Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 3 vs 3 on Mortalis. Playing on the southern side as the Necrons, we've got TA's Freak, we've got Goon 188 playing as Space Marines, and we've also got playing as Space Marines Goz 1. Also on the northern side, playing as the Eldar, we've got Peachy Band, we've got Archangel playing as the Sisters of Battle, and we've got Nox playing as the Chaos Space Marines. So we're in vanilla, baby! Been a while since we've done a Soulstorm game, but here we are, as the God Emperor intended. All classical builds, all classical factions, and it's on Mortalis, which is quite a classical map as well. I do recommend, and I do quite actually enjoy doing a Soulstorm game every now and then. It is basically the largest PvP environment on the go online at present. And if you want to get involved in the mods, it's definitely a place that you want to cut your teeth on. As, I mean, it's just, I mean, there's a wealth of information online to get the build orders and understand how the factions play. And yeah, so there we go. So Eldar up against the Space Marines on this side of things. I do believe that the Eldar will have a decent time if they go for the Dark Reaper opening, but they are going to go for a second plasma generator, so that indicates there's going to be a cheeky tier 2 as quick as they possibly can. Whereas it's Chaos Space Marines up against the Necrons. This side of things, I always feel sorry for the Necrons on Mortalis if they don't spawn in either the southernmost part of the map or the northernmost part of the map, as they will have to play a little bit more defensively, as they don't really want to, although we are seeing Freaks not really going for any turrets in the early stages of the game, is just going to go for as many plasma generators as he dares go for, and then going to go for the traditional, oh no, going to go for triple Necron Warriors as opposed to going for a Necron Lord in this stage of the game. Got some Chaos Space Marines, and it does appear that they might be going over and focusing, doubling up on one side of things. Yeah, we've got the Chaos Space Marines, Sister Battle and Eldar already pushing quite far into Goz's side of things. He is going to go for a quick tier 2 as well. That's why we're not seeing that much in the way of fighting forces for him at present, so we'll need to have some allies coming forward and seeing what they could do. Force Commander out for Goon at the moment. I hope that's not a reference to that rude word that I've seen on the internet. Did learn what that word meant a little while ago, and I'm disappointed in all of you. Disappointed in all of you. You should stop it. Stop going on Reddit for reasons. Become more wholesome, internet, gosh darn it. But, you know, that's like trying to empty the sea with a bucket, I suppose. But yeah, double Chaos Space Marines and a fully fledged squad of Guardians, as well as a Warlock in their ranks as well. They'll be taking out the Scout Marines down here as the Sisters kill these Misters. Yeah, 4 squad wipes all around. You have the Canoness in here as well, and it's a dark time for Goz. He's going to be playing a lot of catch-up here. Will lose a listing post. A third squad of Chaos Space Marines coming in. A squad of Necron Warriors, Scouts, and a Force Commander rolling on in and seeing what they can do. Standing in the heavy cover there. Going to be quite a decent bonus for their defensives. So we'll have to take them out in close combat, but there are no Chaos Lords here, so the Force Commander is actually free to go in and bash people around if he so chooses. Force Commander over here as well. Actually, 2 Force Commanders are quite substantial, although dear oh dear, Goon is leaving his Force Commander out here. Oh no, he's been frozen by the Warlock, but now able to go in. There we go. Force Commander sandwich, bashing everyone around. Got some Space Marines here as well, but this is quite a substantial early engagement going on. Laying of hands upon the Sisters of Battle, but they are already full health more or less. Not sure exactly why they're being touched up there. Necron Warriors being wiped out to a man. Necron Lord in here as well, so it's just heroes coming in, sorting out the tidal wave of infantry as things go on. Force Commander is on his way out. Dear oh dear, sad times in the pipelines. Heavy bolts have been placed down here. Got some Space Marines down here as well, providing some supporting fire, but hiding in the corner. It's not very Space Marine-like behaviour, I do have to say. Now, Necron Lord, if he's able to get a John Cena beam down here off Solar Pulse, as some people would refer it to, that would massively reduce the incoming DPS. Got some phosphorus grenades from these Battle Sisters, though, burning these Space Marines. Damage over time, also damaging the morale as well. More Necron Warriors coming out from the right-hand side. And what a desperate struggle for survival is going on here, but Goz is now in tier 2, but he doesn't really have the money. In fact, do you have the money? No, you do not. So can't really capitalise on your technological advantage. I mean, what, you've got one listing post that has been upgraded. Listing post over here being repaired or built, not quite sure what's going on. Oh no, you're being built. You can tell because that little sun dish is extending itself. Necron Lord also using his phase shift to keep alive a little bit. Going to teleport away. Well, actually, no, he's not going to teleport away. He's going to move away from people to be bashed in range. Okay. Well, he's dead now. And both Force Commanders are dead as well. Got double Necron Warriors with their... Oh, what's it called? Their upgrade. Completely forget what it's called at the moment. Disruption Fields, that's what it's called. Yep, I know the words for things. But yeah, these guys just aren't moving anywhere anytime soon. Absolutely disgusting plays here. The Dishonor. 3 versus 1. Gonna see another heavy bolter be placed down here. Still these Space Marines down here. They could potentially do some stuff. Laying of hands on these ladies now. Missionary though. Oh, does the missionary not benefit from a laying of hands? Doesn't seem like he's been killed. That's very unfortunate. But just mowing down everything in this side of the map. See now a significant amount of Necron Warriors over here. And Goon now going for tier 2. Necron Lord also being built up. A big womp womp been placed by Peachy Band. The ultimate disrespect. Here comes a Chopper. Not sure what the Chopper's going to do here. And taking hold victory on the way for... Oh, for the Southern team. Okay, alright. Yeah, it's very difficult to come back from this. Got lots of Necrons coming in there. Got Fire Dragons from Peachy Band, so he's in tier 2. Blade Ones coming from the depths. Slicing around these Eldar. And they won't survive very long in close combat against a squad of Flayed Ones. They've actually split up their fighting force here. Chaos Space Marines on the left-hand side. Eldar insisted on the right-hand side, attempting to focus down the stronghold. But while doing this, they are leaving the Necrons to mass up in number. Seeing the beam comes down, Chaos Space Marines aren't going to be firing at anything anytime soon. As the Flayed Ones slice and dice their way, Sisters are now falling back. And have the Necrons clutch this? Have they saved their Space Marine colleague? It does seem like it, as these guys are falling back. Is there any counterattack going on at the moment? No. So they are falling back a little bit too extremely, I do have to say. Although I do have to kind of focus on this critical location as well, just in case. Space Marines now as well, coming in a little bit late. But yeah, desperate struggle for survival, but they do manage to clutch it. Southern team starting disadvantage, considering that one of their teammates is now basically going to have to rebuild everything, but absolutely phenomenal players there from the Necron side of things. Now they're going to come in down the centre, seeing what they can do. Necron Lord in the middle. Critical location being decapped here. Gas Space Marines now been pushed all the way back home by the Flayed Ones. Necron supremacy. Who said that the Necrons were a low tier faction? That they were imber in the sense that they were weak? Bald Isaac. I miss him, wherever he's gone. That's a Discord reference if none of you are none the wiser. If you want to get involved in Discord stuff, links in the description as always. Yeah, the Flayed Ones just push these guys all the way back home. Chopper now getting some revenge, going to bash this listening post. As the Necrons come over as well. Got the Space Marines over here with their upgrade heavy bolters. We should be good against the Sisters and the Eldar. Going to hide in this heavy cover as well. Going for a recap of the critical location. Probably not the idea. Probably want to leave that to the Build Scouts here. There we go. Leave that. No, they're going to keep on going for it. Oh no, they've stopped. Never mind me, I'm getting confused. Lovely use of the Faith from Archangel as well. Sometimes you will see Sisters players completely forget about the use of Faith, but no, they're going to use them optimally. Wraithlord kicking some Space Marines in the face. Squad wipe potentially going on over there if they can't quite get that reinforcement in there. And they can just in the nick of time. But yeah, not ideal. They are outnumbered. That's okay. They're distracting the Sisters as the Necrons lay waste to all things chaosy. Necron Lord has gone down. But the Chaos Space Marines do have their machine pit online. And with this heavy, how would one say, this heavy investment in Tier 1, some good old vehicles will definitely turn the tide here. Defiler on his way out. AoE damage in the form of artillery to do some damage to the Necron Warriors. Can also get involved in some close combat mischief should it require. Sisters are now going to push into the Space Marine side of things. Assault Marines, not sure if Assault Marines is the way forward here. Quite fragile considering that they are heavy infantry. And they can't exactly tie up all these guys, so they will be vulnerable to lots of fire coming on. Yeah, that's not good for them. We do have Goz going for some Hellfire Dreadnoughts, which is a good idea. There's good supporting kind of fighting going on. Look at Freak, just being an absolute freak, mowing over all things here. The fire going a long way around, just going to get right in the middle of these guys. Slicing and dicing, a good old punch on one of those warriors. But some damage being done to the desecrated stronghold. And yeah, if the Necrons can kill this machine pit, then that is Nox being done in. But kind of the inverse being done over here on Goon. Bossmen are going to come out. That's a lot of Sisters and a lot of Eldar. Double fire dragons, actually. They'll make very quick work of the stronghold. Left to their own devices. But I do believe that HQs have the highest building armor of all the buildings, so it will take them the longest of all to get through with them, so they are going to focus on the chopper barracks. Can the... there we go, the boss commander does come out in a nick of time. I want to tie up these guys, or at the very least, in fact, do you have any more builders building up anything anywhere else? You do, one guy over here, you've got the resource, at least build something before your stronghold goes down. I implore you, quick, do something. It's close. Have you done something? No, you have not. Oh, you had all the time in the world. All the time. It's now a 2v3. But it might also potentially be a 2v2. Has Nox got someone building something? Oh, someone building something else. Yes, they do. A desperate stronghold over here. So they will be able to keep the 3v3 on the go, but it's not much of a 3v3 considering that they'll take a long, long time to rebuild stuff. But also don't have much of an economy to regain stuff, so... Good lord! It's been no mercy for the entirety of this game. Desperate last stands. Akimbo, absolutely everywhere. Now they're going to come in and finish what they started against Goz. These Fire Dragons, that's the priority for the Southern team to take on. They can take care of these Fire Dragons, their building bashing potential is massively reduced. They do also have some Celestians in here as well, for all their multi-melters in go, so you can't really go for a mass of vehicles against these guys, as I mentioned earlier on. Necrolord throwing down a John Cena beam, preventing these Celestians from doing much damage, allowing the Hellfire Dreadnought to get some firing bits on the go. Machine pit has been taken care of. Wraithlord catching up on these guys. Here come the Necrons, slowly but surely. These guys have got no vehicles to speak of. So a lot of the damage potential of the Eldar and the Sisters will be mitigated by their heavy infantry armor. Yeah, they don't exactly have much anti-infantry stuff neither. Oh, mind you, they've got some heavy bolters on their Battle Sisters, so that might do them some good. Necrolord in the ranks there. And have you gone for tier? Yeah, you've gone for your tier 2, so as the Necron Monolith is upgraded, that Necron Lord does increase his health as well. Can a Necron save Goz for a second time? That's the question on my lips. Farseer is around everywhere. I haven't seen many guides being casted with the Farseer. Would have been nice to see. Also has more psychic abilities. I mean, you can do some AoE damage on these guys. Stronghold about to go down there. What a desperate time. And is that Goz also been taken care of? Or have you rebuilt somewhere else? Ah, there we go. It's got chapel barracks over here. And have you got a builder? Yes, you do. One servitor sneaking his way out. God bless. There we go. So he's not going to be reliant on just a stronghold. He can, in fact, regain his... Well, chapel barracks. He can now regain his stronghold as well. Although he can't be donated blue money by his ally. He can only be given green money, as the Necrons can't really have anything else. So there we go. A Eldritch Blast been placed right smack bang in the middle. Freak building up the Womp Womp as well. Good lord. No respect in this game. One Wraithlord in the middle. Will be holding off for quite some time, but the Immortals bringing him down. And also the Fire Drakes, or Fire Dragons, sorry, been slayed. Nox has rebuilt his desecrated stronghold. I haven't got anything else on the cards for you. We are attempting to rebuild a listening post down here, as the ability scabs can't really shove you off there. So we're going to put on the pressure. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Necron Lord managing to shirk off a lot of that incoming damage. Does have his... Oh, the little scarabby things around him. Reduces the incoming damage from ranged attacks as well as increases his health regeneration. Necron Warrior's been blasted by some shiny lights, but the guys on the back are doing just fine. Guys have also got their second disruption field upgrade, so their range damage is quite spectacular. Blade One's coming around the flanks, keeping those warp spiders on the move, although they will be able to reposition themselves very nicely. There might have been an idea to put these guys on the back lines from the Celestians, but these get ladies with their heavy weapons don't really do that much damage against infantry anyway. Necron Lord also popping down a phase shift just to keep these guys in position, also gives them an opportunity to regen some of their health. That's the problem with Necron Warriors as well, is that when they get into that late game, and they... I mean, not only have they got a lot of damage, not only have they got a lot of armor and health, when they die and able to rebuild themselves, that makes them all the more difficult to shove off. Scout's also going for an absolute mass of sniper rifles as well. Lovely idea from Goz. Doesn't require a lot of money. Say low tier supporting role that they could play. There's a lot of damage against infantry. Less against heavy infantry, but still does a remarkable amount of damage against the morale as well. So that's pretty good. Less effective against leaders. But we're not seeing that much in the way of commanders at the moment. Webware Gate going down. What a turn of events. Very strong opening from the Northern team. We are seeing now some infiltration going on down here, just to delay the Necrons from being able to beat stuff up. But then again, they do have plenty of bullets. Oh yeah, one Bill Scarby is going to come over. So that's spotting things for them. Sister's now going to come in for a counter-attack. And yeah, they don't really have much to defend themselves. Two cultists bashing things. Chapel Barracks. Oh no, if they kill this, then the snipers will go away. Oh, can they take him on? Have they rebuilt stuff? No, they have not. Bill Scarby's attempting to rebuild it, but not nearly doing enough rebuilding time. And that is Space Marines out. It's now just Necrons on their own. Dear oh dear. Focusing too much on the assault. Does not really care about the defense. So underhanded tactics. The Necrons with their double immortals will take out this webway assembly. Are they going to rebuild it anywhere else? I assume so. I assume so indeed. Chaos Space Marines also regaining a couple listing posts. It's going to be taking a while to take down those obelisks, but they've got time to kill. And you, though, if the Desecrate Stronghold goes down, do you have the money for it? You've got money to rebuild a barracks somewhere, if you want to. So you might also have the money to rebuild a stronghold, given time. Sisters now taking down Necron Warriors one at a time. John Cena been preventing those Celestians doing any damage. Also got double destroyers coming in. And Necrons don't have a very strong roster of vehicles, but playing in a supporting role, sniping out infantry models here, there and everywhere. Also got the pariahs slicing and dicing people in close combat. Very, very competent plays from Freak here. Absolutely amazing stuff what he's doing. Really showing what the Necrons are capable of. And yeah, you've managed to fend off people with your destroyers. Building up more Builder Scarabs. What a desperate state of affairs. Although the lack of players down here also allows the Northern team to capture some bits and bobs for more economy. Have the Chaos Space Marines been knocked out? No, they have built a stronghold right on the backside. So it will take them a long time to fend these guys off. Might be a case of, if the Chaos Space Marines can't build up much, to just donate their money to everyone else so they could do better stuff. Destroyer over here, keeping these ladies active. Will fall back. Necrons, they've now destroyed everything on here, but they haven't actually. There's plenty of stuff that they can't see. So lack of vision might be the thing that undoes them, or undoes them. Whatever grammatic rules you want to employ in this cast. Since there's now one Ghost turret being taken down, we're going to push straight on in. Necrons, really, they've only got the monolith. Take out the monolith, you take out everything else. Flayed One's going to teleport back home. Might also have to call back those warriors as well. But yeah, there we go, the warriors are also back home. Have the immortals been killed off as well? Does seem like it, yep. Needs to build the scarabs on this Necron monolith to keep it alive and safe. There we go, bring them forward. Mariah's running on back. Oh no, the Immortals have survived. You're here. So warp spiders are the main problem. Phosphorus grenades in the centre of the Necron warriors. And it does look desperate. I can't imagine how the Necrons are going to pull this off. Warriors repositioning themselves on the southern side of the monolith. Bit of a misplaced solar pulse there. But it does force at least a couple of these warp spiders back. Could have kept those warp spiders down here, firing away. Sisters now engaging in close combat. Sacrificing a lot of their infantry, focusing on the monolith. While they're fighting the monolith, they aren't doing damage to the warriors. She's allowing them to regain their models. How much money do you have? You do not have a lot of money, actually, and your economy isn't exactly where it should be. I mean, 89 is pretty good for Necrons, but gradually these plasma generators will be decaying as well. But, yeah, holding off against all odds. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Morale being broken on the sisters over here. Blade One's just chasing after them as best they can. The Warp Spider's going to focus on those obelisks, and actually if you take out all the obelisks... Oh, look, oh, bless them. They finally got round to it. They got there in the end. If you take out the obelisks, then you reduce the amount of squad cap that is available to the Necrons, narrowing their army size. One destroyer over here just taking pot shots off at these guys. Need a couple of these guys to really make them felt on the battlefield. Rift now coming down. But an Immortal squad over here will kill them very quickly. Not sure what the idea is with this Wraith. This guy just throwing them on in just to keep the Necrons distracted. Here come the Warp Spiders once again. Just look at that damage coming on in. Not sure if they've got their hair wire grenades left over as well. But everyone's seeing what they can do. It takes them a while to get on the ground. Oh, can they get it done? Doesn't seem like it, no. Those flayed ones coming in clutch there. Not sure if these guys got any more jumping juice in their warp packs. As the Necrons push on into the centre. Might be a case of them just capturing this critical location and just defending it with all their might. As I don't think at this stage they are able to really take on all these guys on their own. Warp Spiders now taking on the obelisk here, and the Chaos Space Marines now regaining all of their listing posts. So their economy is back in full swing. This is now officially a proper 3v1. The Necrons aren't giving up. I mean, they've crippled the Eldar a little bit, but I suppose they've kind of not really built up on the listing posts again, which they might be kicking themselves about. They could rebuild those listing posts if they want to. Blade one smack bang in the middle. And they're ready to lay waste upon all who cross their scything talons. Warp Spiders constantly keeping inside the Necron base. They are attempting to build up some Ghost turrets for defensive reasons. But I don't think the Ghost turrets are going to save them against all this firepower. Solar Pulse keeping these guys away from doing that much damage, as the Flayed One's just constantly keeping these guys at bay, allowing the Necron warriors on the southern side to focus down on the buildings unimpeded. Spot Portal next in line for destruction. The ones that have been wiped out to a man or woman. Whatever was sent into that soul furnace eons ago. Yeah, these turrets are actually doing an alright job at keeping the Warp Spiders at bay. Warp Spiders could really do with coming over here and actually defending the sisters, as they don't seem to really be doing that much against these guys. Webway Assembly almost been taken out. But the cultists... Oh, we've got a Chaos Lord coming over. That is certainly going to throw a gear in the works of the Necrons. With their double upgrades, they are doing a fair bit of damage against the Chaos Lord. We'll want to move these Immortals away from the Lord, though, as that 35 green... I mean, it's not super expensive. In fact, it's the same amount as a Necron warrior squad, but you don't have much money to rebuild stuff. And yeah, managing to just hold that line and keep the Necrons at bay. Oh, we've got an Avatar Kane, he's in here. And with every assault, the force of the Necrons are being whittled down gradually over time. The Pariah's being rebuilt. We have seen before on the channel, Pariahs do a fair bit of damage against the Avatar Kane. But I can't remember what the game was. It was, I'm talking like years ago at this point. But we did see one full squad of Pariahs go toe-to-toe with one Avatar of Kane. And because of their ability to reinforce, the Avatar's lack of health regen, they did it must have been like a period of like 2.5 minutes or something. It's a crazy long battle. They did manage to 1v1 him. But Freak, you know, may have lost one singular womp, so no double womp here. That's just, which is, oh no, oh dear, double womps there. Triple womp, in fact. Quadruple. My goodness, my gracious. But what an absolute fantastic showing from Freak here. Definitely one of the finer Necron players I've seen in quite some time. So well done to that man. Well done actually to the Southern team, even though you've lost. I mean, that triple assault on Space Marines over here being defended. I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. It was the majority Necron player defending, but it could have quite easily have been the Space Marines not really contributing that much. But double force commanders in that early stage of the games did definitely help them fend off, or at least force these guys to focus on something else rather than just blitzing down the buildings. But yeah, it's just not enough. I didn't think that the Space Marine player down here really contributed that much in the later stage. Well, in that mid game, because the mid game was really where the Southern team had time to kick off and maybe see if they could do stuff, but not really enough time for these guys over here to build up and get back into the fight. They did not have enough time to build listing posts. They had some Hellfire Dreadnoughts and stuff, but not quite able to get on top of the Northern team here. So, fantastic stuff. So, thank you, boys, for sending this game into the Discord. Well, look at the old Patreon. £1 month gets you once a game a week and just support the channel. And there's also Discord where Discord things happen. And yeah, links in the description as always. I've been Miss Landshark. Pleasure's always, never chore. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.